Hey guys, what's up? Let's talk about it. OnlyFans. First of all, the first point that I really need to make is that OnlyFans is not a dating site. I did a video on a different platform where I talked about the fact that I don't use paid chatters, that I am a genuine account, and that a lot of people are using hired or paid chatters or agencies to answer their messages. And I wanted you guys to know that if you send me a picture, if you send me a video, if you send me a comment, I'm responding to you directly. No one else is seeing those comments, those pictures, those videos. That is between you and me. And I am not sharing that with an agency. I'm not giving anyone access to logins. My partner does not have access to logins. I tag him in videos. He's in videos. He does not see your pictures, your content, nothing. Like, it's between us. And I just wanted to tell people that. So I did a video about that, which I think is an important point. And I got some responses that were like, yeah, a lot of these girls are fake. They won't even meet you. We don't meet on OnlyFans. You can't even use the word meet when you're answering a message. If someone says, hey, my name is Sean, I live in California, and I'm 45 years old, I can't even say nice to meet you because it will block that from my response. It'll say, your response contains restricted words. If I tried to set up some kind of meeting, OnlyFans would completely shut down my account and I would not be eligible to have an account with them again. I can't just create a new account. So a lot of the responses that I'm getting on that video about people not being willing to meet people or them being fake because they won't meet people, that's not what it's for. And what OnlyFans is for in a lot of cases, it's to take it beyond that step of you just going to one of these video websites and consuming content and then walking away from it. It gives you a chance to see content and to learn about that creator and interact with that creator. So we can do audio messages, video messages, pictures, text messages, things like that. And we can interact on a daily basis. And I can learn about you and you can learn about me. And it's not as cold and sterile as just tuning in, watching a video, and then leaving. It can be, if it's a creator that you enjoy and you just want to watch them. I have people who have followed me for all 5 years that I've been on there that have never messaged me personally. They just never have. They don't comment on my videos. They buy everything I put out. They occasionally tip me. They will subscribe to me month after month. They never miss a month. They have rebill on. And they will purchase new things as they come out, but they have never messaged me about anything. I know nothing about them, and that's the way that they choose to be, and that's totally fine. But the point is, if you want a connection, if you want to interact on the site, then I'm not using a paid chatter or an agency. I have been as high on the top as 1.2% of OnlyFans, and I am currently in the 3% of OnlyFans. So I'm in the top 3% without an agency. I've had agencies contact me. I've contacted agencies just to see what they're about, and they have told me that they've seen my numbers and that I could get into the top 0.5%, things like that. I don't know what's real and what's not real. I've never worked with an agency. I've contacted 2 agencies just to kind of see what it's all about. I've followed some creators on their YouTube channels to see what kind of advice they give. And a lot of it is very impersonal when it comes to how you run it. And yes, you run it like a business, and I understand that. But I'm never going to pay somebody 20% of the money that you pay me so that they can sit and answer your questions and pretend to be me, because I'm assuming that you're subscribing to me because you want to talk to me, and I'm going to be the one that you talk to. And going forward, like in January, I'm not going to have my second job. I'm going to be just doing this full time. So I will be available to talk more often and to do more. I also am doing way more voice messages at the end of my day. I will go through OnlyFans and I answer a lot of my messages through voice because I just feel like we need that personal connection. It's not enough for you to subscribe and consume my content and to, you're rewarded with a thank you, smiley face, check mark. You're like, yep, I liked your post or whatever. I'm trying to connect with you more, and I'm trying to give you more for the money that you're spending. As the economy gets weirder and weirder and things get more and more expensive, I think it's important to put your money where the value is, and I try to give you guys the value and honor what you're spending on my account, because I don't take it lightly. That is how I pay my bills. That is how I eat and live, and that puts gas in my car, and I take it very seriously. It is a job. It's an honor to have that job, and I feel very blessed that I've been doing this for 5 years, and I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate it. And I am not going to dishonor the commitment that you guys make by subscribing to me by farming it out to somebody else, because I want to be there for you guys. That's all. Talk to you soon.